Howdy guys, welcome back to another video of Westland Survival. How are we doing? Hope you guys are well. So today what we're actually going to do is we're going to go head over to Silverton because I want to sort out Douglas's medical shop or front, whatever you want to call it. But I want to get the, the HP buff. So I want to get down and get that done today. I've got all the materials here, so we're pretty much right to go here. So we're going to actually go ahead and get out there and sort that out now actually. So let's go ahead and do that nice and quick actually. I managed to get all the sulfur that I needed, accumulated that, and if you guys wanted to know how I actually did that, funny enough, I was actually going between the dried forest and the foggy plateau and sometimes the dense forest. So these three triangular zone, so I was sort of going back and forth with them and managed to find all the sufficient amount of sulfur, which is I was actually quite surprised, so happy with that. And yeah, I know in the previous video I was going to places like the Chromite mine and everywhere in the south here, and I wasn't getting as much as I thought I would, or you know, it was very lackluster. So there you go. So if you guys wanted to get some sulfur, that's how I did it. Just to sort of give you guys a bit of an idea. Alright, so let's head over to actually, let's see if we can do our free VIP spin today, as we, as I'm just thinking about it. Oh, you know what, let's just do the 10, and let's see what we get. Why the hell not? Because I keep forgetting, if I do the free spin, I'm going to watch the ad, and I just can't be bothered watching the ad, so whatever I get, I get. And I'm honestly doing this, spending 80 coin each time, you do it enough, and if you've got the coinage for it, or if you're on a regular rotation, or if you're doing a decent amount of bounty quests, and man, I've got a lot of food, I'm happy with that actually, now that I'm just looking at that. If you're doing a lot of canning trials and whatnot, it's worth it. I think it's worth it. That's just my opinion, but that's just me. And I've got so much food now, so much bloody charcoal, I don't know what to do with, to be honest with you guys. There you are, Douglas. Sorry, mate. But yeah, look, that out of the way. Let's go ahead and put everything in there. Let's go ahead and finalize this bad boy. Boom. From now on, you'll have an extra 50 HP. So that's basically the little buff that we get with that. Now, I thought it was like infinite HP, or well, I wouldn't say infinite HP, but I was expecting a little bit more in the way of additional health or healing, you know, but that's just me. That is just me. But let's go upstairs. Let's see what else is up here before we go speak to Douglas. So you can see there's a few medical tables and things like that, and oh yeah, it looks pretty neat. It's a nice little house, or little, you know, shop front, if you will. So Molly's just there. We can't really interact with Molly, but let's speak with Douglas, see what he's got to say. Okay, I'm so happy. I've been fine in the saloon, but still, such places are not for me. Thank you. I can take other patients now, but of course Molly is a top priority. I'll let you know when I get any news on her well-being. Okay, Mr. O'Connor is a great doctor. I'm in good hands, so don't you worry about me. All right, so that's it. Just what the doctor ordered. So we've completed that arc of the this part of the storyline, I guess. I don't know if this was like a storyline intended installment or anything like that for Molly, but you know, Molly's sick, right? And yet she's standing up. I mean, she's not walking around or anything like that, but she's still, I guess, looks like she's capable of doing whatever, anything. But anyway, look, I'm not gonna talk down on her or anything like that. I'm just making observations here, but that's just me. I'm nitpicking, so don't you know, don't take that the wrong way or anything like that, guys. But I just figured I just wanted to give you my own opinion. It's what I do as a content creator. You say what you see, you do what you do. It is what it is. I think that's fair. But anyway, this wasn't just about sorting or finishing this out today. So you know, you guys get a little bit of a bump up in extra, you know, HP in this instance here. I'm hoping there's going to be other things that are going to be implemented for Westland that you might be able to get or receive little buffs here and there. And I really hope they sort of adapt that when it sort of comes to, you know, when you find tubes and stuff like that. You know, hopefully you can get like, you know, other things like, I guess, you can get like certain buffs that will last you 10 minutes, for example, or 5 minutes, or whatever. You know, that'll be pretty cool, you know. Or if you can get buffs where, you know, you can barter with the, you know, with the market here. You know, instead of this being, you know, at the price that it is, you take a buff. It could be in a form of a like a candy or a food element or something like that, and it might give you 10-20% off, for example. I'm just throwing things out there. It could be, you know, it could be something. And now that I think of it, I'd love for that could be you know, extrapolated to something else, you know, and that it'd be really cool if that could be done in the form of mining. Okay, because I know mining is a very big sensitive subject at the moment. And I say that because we all know that when you go down or go up to the iron mine, you don't get as much as you would like from the iron mine itself. So, excuse me, sorry guys. But if we were able to get buffs or things like that, you know, in the form of, say, like candy, for example, or like a tube to say that you get a permanent 5% increase of, you know, or extraction or something to that nature, or you get a temporary buff that could go up to, say, 20% for, say, 5 minutes or something like that. That'd be amazing. That'd be huge. And that I would imagine that would be something that a lot of end gamers would absolutely love and appreciate, if that could be something that we could get our hands on as we, you know, as we're trying to upgrade our alliance bases, just general resources, and upgrading our, you know, our own bases, our home bases and whatnot. So things like that, I reckon that'd be something awesome for the developers to consider. So I'll put that into the suggestion box for you guys, and you know what, drop that into the socials for Westland, whether it be on Facebook or Discord or wherever it might be, and let them know that I suggested that. There we go. The more people, you know, the more attention that it's going to gain, the more possibilities that it could become a reality. So I'll leave that with you guys. But the other thing I wanted to sort of have a quick chat about, and I've been asked about it a couple of times as well, is the upcoming update. And I'm going to throw some small videos on the screen there. I haven't actually at this point worked out where it's going to be, but it's going to be somewhere anyway. And basically, I'm actually going to go to the dry forest today, so we're going to do that. So yeah, so we're going to get some new workstations. Okay, so we're going to get an upgrade to the well. We've already got the well at the moment, but there's going to be a couple of tier upgrades for that. And as I sort of look at it, it gives off the impression that we're going to be able to utilize multiple gardens. And that's something that I wanted to sort of bring up. So I don't know whether that was just for the sake of the video or anything of that nature, but to me, I interpret it that we're either going to get more garden beds, or if we upgrade our well, it gives us the ability to craft not more than just one garden bed. Does that make sense, guys? I feel like that makes sense to me in the way that I sort of perceive it. I know perception is one thing, and you know, reality is obviously something different, and it's all up for interpretation, right? So I feel that could be the way that it's going to go. Who knows? But I hope that could become a reality. I hope that's what it is, honestly. But yeah, look, what do you guys think about that in the comment section? That we're going to get an upgrade to one of these workstations that we've already had for the longest time. And I'm just going to put that out there. We have had the well since day dot, right? So the well's always been there. It's always been a staple, and it's obviously one of the first workstations that it's receiving, an upgrade. The only other workstation that I can think of that hasn't received an upgrade since its incarnation was the bonfire, the pit. So I feel like that could be the next thing that could be upgraded. That's something that I could possibly see in the future, and that might allow us to make other things, or it might be a progressional thing where it might require us to unlock so we can, make use of, certain things that we've already had in the past. Who knows? But that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that could be the way that to go. Who knows? It could mean something totally different. It's going to have like a little water tower on the last tier as well. So yeah, that's something I'm really interested to see when that actually happens, when the update drops. And look at the time of this recording of this video. It is February 18th. Believe it is. I think it is. So by the time this video goes up, it's going to go up a couple of days after the fact, so hopefully it hasn't dropped by then. Otherwise I'm going to be throwing out a couple of videos on the same day explaining what I've done. But anyway, hello. But yeah, so hopefully it might come out hopefully soon, but I don't know when. Unfortunately I don't get that privileged access to that information, so look, it is what it is, but I'm not going to worry about that. I just want to get some of that information out to you guys, so we can have a general discussion about it, because I'm generally interested to know what you guys think about the new workstation update and how you guys interpret it. And do you guys interpret it differently to me? Do you guys agree with me? Do you guys think it's something differently altogether? Let me know in the comments. I'll be interested to hear. And the other thing was the other obvious workstation, which is brand new, I might add, which is the form of a barn. So yes, we are going to get a barn, guys. Now I don't know what this means. Now there are other level iterations of the barn that we're going to be able to upgrade as well. So if I were you guys, I'd make sure that you guys start stocking up on certain resources and things like that. I'd say, if anything, whether it comes to the well or the barn itself, I'd say it's probably going to be tier 3 requirements after you've initially built the 2 workstations. I mean, the well's one thing, but I'm more sort of talking about the barn itself. So I'm thinking maybe oak is going to be a requirement to start off with, so oak planks, things like that. Excuse me, anything bronze related, like bronze nails, or things like that, rivets. I'm guessing that could be it, but what I would probably suggest is maybe hold off, maybe get the raw materials first, and then once the update drops, you guys will be able to see what the recipes are, and then act accordingly. But I feel that it's going to be very tier 3 orientated, and then we're going to sort of see the upgrades where it's going to be things like maple and ash potentially, and see how that sort of goes, depending on how they scale it, because obviously that's going to be very important as well, how the scaling goes for it. But yeah, look, I think that's probably where it's going to be at. So I'm going to take these fellas out while I talk to you guys today. But yeah, look, let me know what you guys think, what the barn is going to be all about. Is it going to be, I feel like for some reason, when I think of barn, I think of chickens. So I don't know whether or not we're going to have chickens in the game. Does that open the possibilities of recipes? Or, are we going to have the ability to, I don't know, for example, possibly horses? Does that open up the ability for us to breed horses? I think I've mentioned this a long time ago. I would have loved the fact to breed horses, or things of that ilk, to give us more capacity, for storage and things like that, when on our travels. So is that something that could happen? As a question mark, I have no clue. I have no idea. I am just speculating. And I love it when I speculate, because my mind can go from one thing to another fairly quickly, and I can think of one possibility, then I go to another possibility, and then I go to another possibility. And if you guys have been watching me for long enough, you know I like to speculate. I love to speculate, and yeah, so that's what I'm thinking. You know, it's obviously going to be animal orientated. It could be something else, who knows, but I'm very, very well interested to see what the barn turns out to be. Maybe we can harbor more animals. The ability to tame other animals, you know, aside from pets and whatnot, you know, could be stretched beyond that. You know, the concept of the pet update was one thing, and then, you know, this is just an evolution to that. Who knows? Who knows? These are the sort of things I like to talk about, and these are the sort of things I like to speculate, and I like to throw it back at you guys because I want to know your thoughts. I want to know what your ideas might be, or how you guys might perceive that. And yeah, just let me know in the comments what you guys thought about it, because like I said, my videos are an open discussion anytime, anywhere when these videos go up. So, you know, you guys want to talk about the current events or whatever it might be, talk about it, you know, relating to the game, of course. And, you know, we'll have a chat, we'll have a discussion, and have a chat amongst yourselves too, because, you know, it's not just me to you guys or you guys to me. You know, amongst yourselves, it's just like another platform that you guys can have a chat to each other with, and yeah, take it from there, guys. That's how I like to, you know, envision how when my videos drop. I love how you guys interact, talk, gel, all that sort of good stuff. So, safe space, of course, and that's how I like it. But yeah, guys, I think that'll do it for the update side of things. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section. Like I said, just want to know. Do you guys think differently to me? Do you guys think the same? Yeah, like I said, just drop them in the comments. I don't think I have a pickaxe with me. I do not. Oh well. So, I guess we'll go back and, yeah, I guess that's going to be a wrap for the video. You know what? Nah, I don't think I could do that. Could I? No, I don't think I could. I'm wearing the wrong gear for that, so it's not going to be something I'm going to be able to do. But, you know, like I said, I'm excited for the update. I'm excited to see what it is and how it's going to work, and not only just, you know, for the now, for the future, because I feel like there's so much more expansion that this game has on offer and will have on offer for us. And I say that because I've been saying it for the longest time, of course. So excuse me, let me demonstrate. So let's head back out real quick. So obviously the Alliance was the first stage, right? Well, realistically, this was stage 1, the first part of the game. And then you had stage 2, which is up here, stage 3, which is down here, stage 4, which was your Alliance, and then stage 5, as I like to interpret it, is where the deep water and everything else is in between. And I would imagine stage 6 is going to be up here, or 6, 7, whatever it's going to be, because there's a lot of real estate that these clouds are hiding at the moment. Because when you go corner to corner, you know, you really don't see much of anything here. You see a little bit here, so I feel like there could be expansion down this way as well. And ditto for this, because I feel like, you know, you can have like a little island over here or something to that nature, but then you get a lot over here. And I feel like that's where a lot of the expansion is going to come through, and how this game is going to sort of transcend to the next level. But like I said, I'll be really interested to see what they do with these 2 new additions, these 2 new workstations that are going to be made available to us soon. So yeah, I mean, at the moment we're at 4.6.1, so I'm not too sure what the next update model is going to be, but as you can see at the moment, I don't have anything here except for purchasing stuff like that. I can make a safe. Actually, can I make this? I did make the safe. So I got my first safe here. To upgrade, I need to go to tier 5 materials / tier 4, which I'm going to take it up to 10 slots in total, as opposed to the 5, but I just wanted to drop that down anyway. But yeah, but guys, I think that's going to go ahead and do it here for today. So look, let me know your thoughts about this. Drop them in the comment section down below. Make sure you leave a like as well. Share if you can. And if you guys are new to the channel or not, and if you haven't done so already, be sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell icon so you don't miss out on any future videos. Alrighty guys, take it easy, and I will catch you guys in the next one.